Hello boys and girls, Undertaker Freak 1127 here, and something you all need to know about me if you don't already know this is that I absolutely abhor and despise the act of making a video about a big unspeakable tragedy or a death or a wildfire or a hurricane or something that takes a lot of lives that is making headlines in the news, making a video, and enabling AdSense revenue on those videos. Profiting off of a tragedy. That's the Cliff's Notes for it. I can just shorten it all by saying profiting off of a tragedy. Whenever I see a YouTuber doing that, I really get upset. In fact, YouTube promotes this kind of thing. In their creators corner on the front page or whatever it's called, the YouTube Creator School, they're promoting a page that was doing just that. They're promoting a page that was trying to bring awareness to cystic fibrosis, but in the process, profiting off of it. I just cannot stand it. Now, I'm making this video mostly as a response to CraftNation's video. The video is titled, I'm going to put a link down there in the description to it. It's called Dozens Killed as Russian Plane Carrying Hockey Team Crashes. 1 minute and 55-second video, basically talking about this Russian plane crash. And for those of you who do not know, I'll put an article, a link to the article about the plane crash in the description below. But basically, a Russian jet carrying the Continental Hockey League's locomotive Yaroslavl crashed shortly after takeoff Wednesday, killing nearly all of the club's players and coaches on what the president of the International Ice Hockey Federation called the darkest day in the history of our sport. 43 out of 45 were killed. Some of them were National Hockey League players. One of them in particular, Brad McCrimmon, who just quit his job as the assistant coach of the Detroit Red Wings, was their new head coach. He perished in the crash as well. So that's basically what happened. That's a Cliff Notes of what happened. CraftNation decided to make a video about this, and there are a few problems. First of all, the most salient point that I'm going to make here, the most salient problem, is that, of course, ad revenue. Not only is there one of those beautiful little cutesy little advertisements in the top right-hand corner about a video talking about a tragedy, but there's a video advertisement. That's not even the worst of this entire video. The worst that I've found so far in watching this 1 minute and 55-second video is that he takes half of the fucking video talking about his haters and aggrandizing himself. Half of the video that he is profiting off of, talking about a tragedy, is basically just him saying, oh yeah, my haters, yeah, there's 66,000 versus 1,000, I'm on top of this, we strong, so you haters can just go away. Very nice. But anyway, directly after that, and this is what just really, this is what really gave me the red ass right here. This is what made my ass turn 23 shades of red. And if you're wondering why my ass turns red when I get mad before my face does, I don't know either. This is actually a direct quote, pretty much. It's not completely verbatim, but just prepare yourself for this. Y'all know when something negative happens, I am the voice. I don't see nobody else doing it. Keep thinking. Okay, and the time it took me to eat that carrot, did you find out what's wrong with that statement? Did it occur to you yet? I did the minute he said it. When something negative happens, I am the voice. I don't see nobody else doing it. Really? You don't see anybody else doing it. Doing what exactly? Making a video about the tragedy, huh? Tell me this. Why didn't you go in depth about it? Why did you just make the video saying a bunch of people died, basically saying a bunch of people died on a plane? I'm on top of it. I know this. I'm aware of it. It's a tragedy. My thoughts and prayers go out to the family. The end. If you're on top of this and you're the one who takes it upon himself to inform other YouTubers of bad news, why do you do such a shitty job at it, huh? If that's you, if you're the voice and you don't see anybody else on top of this, why do you do such a shitty job? All you did was basically say, 43 people died in the plane crash. It's a big tragedy. As you know, I'm about to be on a plane myself and it scares me. So not only do you aggrandize yourself, you basically try and relate this to yourself. This tragedy, you try and relate to yourself. You could have used that time to go more in depth, talk about the players that died. Where was that? It's fucking pathetic. Absolutely fucking pathetic. This is something that happens all the time on YouTube, but come on. This is actually probably the worst example of profiting off of a tragedy that I have ever seen here on YouTube. I've been doing this regularly for almost a year now, okay? And this has to be the worst example of extreme, shameless YouTube whoreism. ESYW. That could be a new disease. Let me just recap for those of you that weren't paying attention. He takes the first 45 seconds of the video to talk about his haters. Then he says, when something negative happens, you all know, I'm the voice, I don't see nobody else doing it, completely ignoring the fact that ABC, CNN, CBS, MSNBC, Fox News, the AP, and dozens of other news companies have pretty much already talked about it. And then he enables AdSense revenue in the entire thing, and on top of that, barely even goes into detail about the crash, and then relates it to himself. Congratulations, CraftNation. Congratulations. I hope you're really proud of yourself. You see, this kind of thing is what YouTube thrives on, okay? One day I would love YouTube to make some sort of add a caveat to their rulebook saying you cannot profit off of a tragedy, but you know what? The media does it all the time. They encourage it. You know why? More money! They encourage bullshit like this. They encourage each and every one of you to become a partner, to do anything and everything you can to make any and every dollar that you can for their website. And you know something? What really pains me is that more of his fans and more fans of people that do this like SXC Phil are not on top of this, and they don't see this. They don't see this as a problem. Their fans just blindly follow them. These little sycophantic little fanboys just sit there and take it without questioning it. They don't care about the ad on the video. They don't care that they're barely even informing them. They don't care that they could be much, much, much more informed by going to a reputable news organization and reading about it. They just care that their favorite YouTuber is talking about a tragedy. They don't care what he says. Because if it's SXC Phil, for example, oh my god, SXC Phil, and then they'll thank them. That's the thing that really pisses me off the most. They will actually thank them. Thank you for talking about this. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. Fuck you, is what I say. But you don't care. You'll never have to care. You know why? I wish I had some change. Oh, there it is. Cha-ching! That's all that matters to any of you YouTube whores. That's all that matters to Google. Wheel's gonna keep on turning. Shameless, smug, arrogant bastard. What is this website coming to? Do I want to be a part of this anymore?